Hi there, hope you have a fantastic day today. This lesson I'm going to teach you how to find the derivative of functions by using product rules. Of course, there's a PDF file versions on the description below for you to download so you can work with me. Otherwise, let's go straight into it. Let's say we have a composite functions. Let's say y is equal to fx times gx. So because fx times gx, products mean times, okay? So therefore, to differentiate this, we use product rules. So y dash or dy dx equal, so we differentiate the first functions, so that is f dash x, and then we times by the second function, and then we add, differentiate the second functions, and then we times by the first functions. So that is product rules. So remember, we differentiate the first functions, times the second, plus differentiate the second functions, and we times the first, okay? That is product rules. So keep that in mind. So let's go through a couple examples. So first one, so we use product rules because we have one functions, that is 2x minus 5, and then times another functions, that is 3x plus 4. So two functions times together. So we use product rules. So we differentiate the first functions, times the second functions, plus we differentiate the second functions, and we times the first, okay? So let me just write this down. So we write y dash or dy dx, doesn't matter. So we differentiate the first functions. So the first functions is this one here. So we differentiate the first function, that is 2x minus 5. So differentiate that, give me 2. So write this down. And then we times by the second function. The second function is 3x plus 4. Now we need to add, differentiate the second functions, and times by the first functions. So the second function is this. So we differentiate that. So differentiate 3x plus 4. So differentiate that, give me 3. So we add 3. And then don't forget, we need to times by the first function. So the first function is 2x minus 5. So more than one term, so we open and close bracket. There you go. So that is product rules. So we differentiate the first functions, we times the second function, plus we differentiate the second function, we times the first, okay? Please keep that in mind. So now what we need to do, we need to expand the brackets and then we simplify, okay? So that is equal to, so 2 times 3x is 6x. And then 2 times 4 is 8. So we plus 8. Then we plus 3 times 2 is 6. So 6x. And then 3 times negative 5 is equal to minus 15. There you go. So now I just collect like terms. So we have 6x and we add another 6x. So that give me 12x. Is negative 7. There you go. Part B. Again, we need to differentiate the first function times the second function plus differentiate the second functions, then we times the first, okay? So the first function is 3 minus x squared. To differentiate this, it will give me negative 2x. So let me just write this down. So differentiate this, which is f dash x is equal to negative 2x. And we times by the second functions. And the second function is this. So we just times them up. And don't forget, because more than one term, so we need to open and close the brackets, okay? So minus 3. Now we add, differentiate the second functions. So the second function is x squared plus x minus 3. To differentiate this, so the x squared becomes 2x. And differentiate x, it gives me 1. There you go. And then finished. So we bracket it because more than one term. And we times by the first function. So the first function is 3 minus x squared. So now we just expand the brackets and then we simplify, okay? So to expand this is equal. This time together, give me negative 2x to the power 3. And this time together, give me minus 2x squared. And this time together, give you plus 2 times 3 is 6, so 6x. And then we add, okay? So we got 2 times 3 is 6, so 6x. And then 2x times x squared is minus 2x to the power 3. And we times this. I just write underneath here, so that gives me 3. And 1 times negative x squared is minus x squared here. So there you go. Now I just collect the like terms, okay? So that will give me, so we have negative x to the power 3 minus 2x to the power 3. So that will give me minus or negative 4x to the power 3. Now we have negative x squared and we have negative x squared. So we collect like terms, so it becomes minus 3x squared. And we have 6x and we add another 6x. So do we add them together? So give me 12x. So we plus 12x. And we have 3. And that's it. That's a constant. So we plus 3. There you go. And of course, you can rewrite it out. 3 plus 12x and minus 3x squared and minus 4x power 3. So it looks nicer. Other than that, you leave like this is fine also. Okay? Please pause the video and try this one yourself. Hi, I'm back. How do you go? So let me go through them with you, okay? Before I do that, please do not forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe if you haven't done so you can help me to grow my channel. So let's get into it. So first one. So y dash equal, or you can write dy dx, okay? So remember, we differentiate the first functions. So differentiate the first functions is 6x. So 6x. And then we times by the second function. The second function is 3x plus 4. Then we add, differentiate the second function. So the second function is 3x plus 4. So to differentiate this will give me 3. So just write this down, 3. And then don't forget, we need to times by the first function. The first function is 3x squared. Now we just simplify, okay? So I just expand these brackets first. So 6x times 3x. So 6 times 3 is 18. So 18x squared. And 6 times 4. So 6 times 4 is 24. So we add 24x. And then 3 times 3 is 9. So we add 9x squared. So now just collect like terms. So we have 18x squared. And then we add 9x squared. So 18 plus 9 is 27. So equal to 27x squared. Then plus 24x. There you go. Part B. So we differentiate the first functions. So first function is this. So we differentiate that to give me 2x plus 3, right? So I write f dash x is equal to 2x plus 3. Then we need to times by the second function. So the second function is 2x to the power 3 plus 5x minus 3. And we add. Now we differentiate the second function. So the second function is this. And to differentiate 2x power 3, it gives me 6x squared. And to differentiate 5x, it gives me 5. And then differentiate minus 3 is 0 anyway. So brackets, because it's more than one term. Then we need to times by the first functions. So the first function is x squared and then plus 3x. There you go. But now we need to expand the brackets and we simplify, okay? So to expand this, so we go 2x times 2x power 3. So 2 times 2 is 4. So 4x to the power 4. And 2 times 5 is 10. So 10x squared. And now 2x times negative 3. So negative 6x. Now we go 3 times 2 is 6. So plus 6x to the power 3. And then 3 times 5 is 15. So 15x. And 3 times negative 3. So negative 9. Now we need to remove these brackets here, okay? So 6x squared times x squared. So right here, okay? So 6x squared times x squared is 6x to the power 4. And then this time together, 6 times 3 is 18. But 18x to the power of 3. And then we go 5 times x squared is 5x squared. And 5 times 3 is 15. But 15x. Now we just collect the like terms. So we have x to the power 4 and x to the power 4 here. So therefore we go 4 plus 6 is 10. So 10x to the power 4. Then we have 18x to the power 3 and 6x to the power 3. So 8 plus 6 is 24. So add 24x to the power 3. Then we have 10x squared. Then we have 5x squared here. So 10 plus 5 is 15. So plus 15x squared. Now we have 6x. And then we have 15x here. 15x here as well. So now we go 15 plus 15 is 30. So 30 minus 6 is 24. So plus 24x. And then we have minus 9. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.